See me because I look like a psycho. Challenging, and the more I do things that I don't want to do, the more I build a stronger mindset, and the more I become a stronger person. I've been like Willy Wonka in this motherfucker. Fucking cold, bro. So here's dinner. I got 4 grass-fed burgers, 4 pasture-raised. Feeling like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like genuinely, like what the fuck am I going to do? You fucking got some lats, homie. What up, boys? Steven. It is 4:39 a.m. I just woke up 10 minutes ago. About to brush my teeth, wash my face, and get after it today. So I just made my morning post. Today is December 2nd, 2024. If you want to check it out on my thing, on my IG. So I'm about to chop this lemon up. Get some lemon water going. Get my morning routine started. I've been doing this morning routine for a while. I've made some tweaks to it, nothing crazy, but I've definitely made some tweaks. I'm constantly adjusting, just trying to maximize for maximum effectiveness. You know, whatever works best for me. And as my schedule kind of changes, I adjust, but I keep the core principles, which is, 32 ounces of water with lemon, electrolytes. I was doing cayenne pepper for a very long time, but I recently stopped just because I'm trying to focus on my gut health and I don't want to have anything that could potentially upset my stomach. So as you see here, just chopped half a lemon. I just got this little lemon juicer because I was tired of the fucking seeds getting in my water. So I'm about to just juice this thing. As you guys can see here. Get that in there. Got my lemon water ready. Now I'm about to add in some aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice I've been doing every morning and every night. I do it every morning and every night on an empty stomach, and basically it goes in there and it, it helps my gut heal any inflammation, it calms it down, it soothes it. Same way that if you had a burn on your skin, you put aloe vera on it, right? So this is basically this aloe vera juice has a similar effect inside the inner lining of my stomach. And it's been really helpful. I'm about a few days in to having 0 symptoms. I recently went off my ulcerative colitis medication that I was on for 4 years. And yeah, dude, I mean, almost a week in, no symptoms, which is pretty crazy because my doctor told me I need to be on that shit forever. And that's some bullshit. I don't believe that. So I tried to heal it naturally, and so far so good. So I'm gonna mix this up, and I drink this through a straw just because I don't really want to get it on my teeth because I just brushed my teeth, and lemon is a little bit acidic, so I don't want to fucking my teeth up, so I just kind of rip it down through a straw. And the lemon water and aloe vera juice combo kind of tastes like ass, so this sucks. All right, now that's done, on to the next thing, which is where I do my hydrogen water, amino acid mix, and I take my supplements. The reason I do hydrogen water in the morning is because hydrogen water helps you, sorry guys, early. Hydrogen water helps you make your vitamins more soluble. It helps with inflammation. It helps with cognitive function. And for a while, I was drinking only hydrogen water, but I think this bottle's kind of shitting out on me. So I ordered a new one, and then I'm gonna go back to drinking like 95% hydrogen water, because that's when I felt my best. But as you can see, I'm going to pop this in here. And then hit this button and it stirs it for me. Now, if you're someone who likes to save time, this thing's clutch. So I take my Division 1 beef organs. Shout out my boy Wade. Take some fish oil, cod liver oil, and L-glutamine too. L-glutamine helps the GI tract. It's good for your gut health. And then alright, I'm hydrated. I'm about to journal 1 page, and I'll see you in the other room for some stretching, some breath work. So real quick before I go, I just went to go write a page in my journal and I realized it's December 3rd, not December 2nd. December 3rd, guys. So after I do my hydration in the morning, I do my page of journaling, I come in here, I make my bed, got my little, put this in between my legs when I sleep, makes it more comfortable because I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on my side. I cannot sleep on my back. I can't fucking sleep on my stomach. I don't know how you people do that shit. I have to sleep on my side, so I put this thing between my legs, and it just makes it way more comfortable for me to sleep. But yeah, dude, I like to sleep on my side. It's been taking me a while to fall asleep lately, which is weird, because I used to be that way, and then for a long time that stopped. That actually stopped because, I don't know, but I guess a lot on my mind lately. Alright, now what I usually do here is I go straight into some breath work. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I sit in front of my window like this, and I go through 3 rounds of 10. And I open my window just enough to get the fresh air coming in, that when I'm taking deep breaths, I want to be breathing in fresh air. But I open my window just enough to the point where no one could see me because I look like a psycho. So I'm going to shut this light. I'll turn on my hatch light. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. What breathwork does is basically helps you relieve any stress you carry from the night before. It oxygenates your brain and kind of gets you to a higher frequency, similar to when you train, when you work out, you know, you're pumping oxygen to your brain and it raises your frequency. Breathwork has a similar effect, and it relaxes you and it just kind of gets you ready for the day. So I've got my window open just enough to get the fresh air. And then I sit at the edge of my bed and I just rip 10 rounds. And if you're doing this properly, you should be getting lightheaded. You should be getting lightheaded if you're doing this right. So you sit up straight, just go into the nose and the mouth and then out. Hold your breath. So So these are the stretches I do every morning. I just kind of come in here, take one leg forward, and I'm stretching my hip in here and getting my hips loose. So my knees tend to cave inward ever since I've had my knee surgeries. So I like to come in here, and my hips are always tight, so this hurts. So I'm just stretching inside my hip. This is the hardest part. So when you get your elbow into your knee and just come out. Bit of a hamstring stretch here. Yes, I could touch my toes. I could actually damn near touch the bottoms of my feet. I got a long body and I got little legs, dude. But I come and do a little hamstring stretch for about 10 seconds-ish. Making sure the back of my legs are flat against the ground. And just feeling a real stretch in my hamstring here. And then I go into the classical butterflies. Again, just for my hips. So I kind of grab my feet and I pull them into my body, push my elbows down and lean in. And I'm feeling the stretch in my hips and like in my ass. This is a new stretch I've been doing. I take my ankle up against the wall. And I do this and I'm stretching my quad and I'm stretching my lower back here. So I sit in this for about 10-15 seconds. So if you have quad pain, knee pain, or lower back pain, this is really good for it. So just sit in here. Now I'm gonna do a little prayer, talk to God for a little while, and I'll catch you guys on the treadmill. Before I get on the treadmill, I just want to show you boys how cool my area looks at night. I just think it looks dope. Pool looks fire. This is my apartment building. It's nice, bro. I love Florida, but it's fucking cold right now. This is the point where I take my electrolytes. I do it right after everything else and right before I'm about to get into my fasted cardio. That's when I take my electrolytes. So I do half a teaspoon of Baja Gold sea salt and I just dump it right on my tongue and I let it dissolve. That's it. I just let it dissolve like that. And that's it. Boys, I decided to go with the dike today. When I'm debating if I want to do the walking treadmill or the desk bike, depends on what I want to do with my work. If I really need to lock in and get shit done, I get on the desk bike just because I sway less on the desk bike, as you can see here. I don't sway as much. When I'm on the walking treadmill, sometimes I'm swaying a little bit. And so it's a little harder to work on the walking treadmill compared to the desk bike. So if I really need to focus, I will do the desk bike. I want to take a minute to talk about my morning routine. The reason that I do my morning routine every single morning is not about, the fact that I need to hydrate or anything like that. It's really because it grounds me. Every single morning, I know that I'm doing something challenging. I know I'm doing something good for me. And it helps build my mindset, as I go through it and just kind of do the right thing, first thing in the morning. I'm priming my body via hydration, via stretching. I'm priming my mind via journaling, pumping oxygen to it through breath work. And I'm priming my soul by taking some time every morning to talk to God, And then on top of priming my body, I'm obviously doing cardio first thing in the morning, which is something I don't want to do, which is challenging. And the more I do things that I don't want to do, the more I build a stronger mindset, and the more I become a stronger person. So that's why I do what I do. And it served me very well, guys. I mean, I think every man should have a morning routine. You know, I don't want to wake up at 4:30 almost ever. I do wake up excited, but at the same time, guys, you know, it's 4:30 in the morning. It's fucking early. A lot of the times, like, I'll try and get in bed by 8 so that I can get my 8 hours. But even so, sometimes it takes me an hour to fall asleep, and then I didn't sleep that good. And I wake up like, fuck my life, bro. But I get up anyways. It's like that first initial inner bitch voice you gotta fight every morning, but you get through it. You get through it and you keep on pushing, bro. You keep on pushing. And that's exactly why, you know, I'm able to sit here and talk to you guys, and I'm just very, very blessed and grateful. And I tell God that every day. You know, when I pray, and a lot of people don't really know how to pray, believe it or not. I've recently found this out. But I kind of have a formula for when I pray. I start off by first thanking God for everything and listing some things I'm grateful for, whether it's the feet beneath me or, you know, people in my life. And then I change my hands from a prayer to an open submission. I don't know what you call this, but when your hands are open like this, it's like basically like you're submitting. And then, so I open my hands like this, and then I say, God, you know, I am nothing more than a vessel. You know, this mind, this body, this soul does not belong to me. This is yours. I am no more than, you know, someone walking in your light. Basically just telling God, hey, you know, I understand that you are the creator and I'm nothing more than a vessel. And then, you know, then I'll go back to a prayer. I ask him to help me continue healing my body, my gut, to look over a family that are going through things, and to, you know, continue to hold my hand and walk me through my path and just guide me down this journey that I'm going on.
You want to smell like coconut and vanilla, eucalyptus and mint, sea salt and cedar?
Yes, please. Then sniff no further. You smell amazing.
Thanks! It's Native. Clean, effective, all-day deodorant. Native has fantastical scents like coconut and vanilla, sea salt and cedar.
Boys, just wrapped up an hour of cardio, fasted, got some work done. You could see out there, sun's coming up. About to get my ass in the shower, get some more work done. I'm working on a little presentation right now, how to track macros and how to calculate them for you guys. I'm gonna be dropping that on YouTube probably today, December 3rd, or tomorrow, December 4th. But I did the presentation pretty much almost done, and then I just gotta film it. But I'm gonna keep trying to drop YouTubes. I'm gonna try and shoot for like, you know, 3 a week-ish. Let me know what you guys like, what type of content you guys want to see from me, because I just want to keep ripping. I just want to keep giving it. I love to create. I've always been a YouTuber. I actually have a YouTube channel from when I was like fucking 10, where I have a bunch of videos on there. I'm not gonna drop the name of it, but it exists. I've always just been a creative dude, bro. So I like YouTube. I think it's dope. I think it's a dope platform. I get to hang out with you motherfuckers. Let me know what you're gonna see from me, but I'm gonna drop that macro video. And then this one, I don't really know exactly when it's gonna be out. I'm gonna film the rest of my day. Probably show you guys me cooking up, eating, take you guys to the gym with me, and we'll see, bro. All right, it is 10:15. I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I'm gonna whip up some eggs. And I haven't had like real carbs for a few days now. I haven't had real carbs for a few days now. Almost a week. I think it's been a week. Because I'm not trying to upset my stomach. I'm on this like really hard protocol to cure my gut. It's been going super well. But I'm backed up. So my plan is I'm gonna have just a small little bit of berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. For the first time in a while, bro. I don't know how well my stomach's gonna handle it. I'm gonna give it a shot, but I need some of that fiber, and I'm gonna slowly start to, if this goes well, I'm gonna slowly start to reintroduce. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna whip these eggs up. I'm gonna go 6 eggs with a little bit of fruit, a little bit of kimchi, a little bit of avocado, and set a timer for about an hour and a half from there. And then in an hour and a half, we are going to rip the gym. All right, got my little fruit, got my eggs, avocado, and kimchi. And one thing that's been keeping me sane throughout this process, because the gut healing process that I'm on is supposed to be like no carb. So really the only things I've been eating is like meat, whether that's turkey, beef, burger, chicken, and then like eggs, avocado, some kimchi. But I haven't had fruit in a while. But the one thing that's allowed, as long as it's 0 sugar, is this bitch right here, some dark chocolate. So I got this really healthy dark chocolate, 0 sugar. Kind of tastes like ass, but it's growing on me. I've had it every day. I've been like Willy Wonka in this motherfucker. So it takes discipline, bro. It takes discipline to live a very bland life. No caffeine, no sweets, not even any carbs. Like, I'm not a sweets guy, but I love honey, I love yogurt, I love fruit. Can't even have none of that shit. So we'll see how it goes with this, but I don't really have any problems with discipline, bro. I really don't. I'm a very focused person. Once I set a mission or a goal or something to strive towards, I have no problem sacrificing whatever it takes to get there. That's just kind of been the way I am. Sacrifice to me is inevitable. It's something that you have to do. It's not really like, should I, shouldn't I? No, it's like, of course you should. You know? If you want to achieve something in your life, obviously you're going to have to sacrifice something to get there. So I've never had a problem with sacrifice. All right, fellas. That's it. It is 12:49 in the afternoon. I'm heading out to the gym. It's fucking 60-something degrees in Florida right now. Fucking cold, bro. I moved out of New York because I was done with that cold shit. Man, I want my money back to some bullshit. It's supposed to be fucking hot year-round. My ass. It's cold as hell. But I'm on the way to the gym. I'm gonna rip some chest. And yeah, bro, fucking see you there. I like this.
Like, I try to mix it up so I don't touch my knee that much, you know? Yes, I do squat. Today, we do leg press. Maybe next week, we can walk there.
Forgot to fucking film on the way home. Bro, I need a mic. I ordered a mic to attach to my chain so you guys can fucking hear me. I'm over there doing sets, talking. You guys can't hear a fucking word I'm saying. That was a waste of film. But I got a nice fucking meaty pump. I'm about to rip, shower, and get back to fucking work. What else, bro? Fuck! Alright, I'm about to go make some burgers. I got some organic avocado I just mashed up. And then I got 4 grass-fed burgers. These are the Costco ones, man. They discontinued these joints. I only got 2 left in the freezer. But I'm gonna do 4 grass-fed burgers with avocado mash. Put that on. And then I'm gonna do 4 eggs on top. And some kimchi. And that's gonna be fucking gains, almost 2,000 calories. But your boy's hungry, man. I gotta eat. So I'll come back with the food and then I'll talk to you boys there. So here's dinner. I got 4 grass-fed burgers, 4 pasture-raised eggs, kimchi, and avocado. I'm about to fucking tear this up. I'm only eating 2 meals a day. So when I eat, I fucking eat, bro. Feel me? So only eating 2 meals a day. The reason is for my gut. The more I fast, the better I feel, the better my gut heals. But also for productivity, I've noticed, obviously, the less I eat, the less brain fog I get. So I'm probably going to keep it this way. It's 4 o'clock right now. This is my last meal of the day. But what's my thought? I eat at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning and then like 4 or 5. And that's it, bro. But this is how I feel good, so I'm going to keep doing this. The only thing that's missing is some raw cheese. But I ordered that. I got that coming tomorrow. What's crazy is I'm still hungry. It doesn't fill me up. I could have had 8. Fuck, dude. Bro, I thought I wasn't full, but I'm full as fuck. So I just went for a walk and posted up for a little bit. But I want to talk about the journey that I went through of being a chubby, unmotivated person who was lost in life. Genuinely had no clue what my path was going to be whatsoever. Absolutely a disaster. I literally remember the feelings of feeling like I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. Like genuinely, like what the fuck am I going to do? I was so stuck, bro. And the way I found my path out was through content. It was through watching other people do shit. It was through watching people who made a way for themselves already, seeing how they did it, seeing how their mindset worked, and emulating that. You know? That's basically the way that I went through it. I didn't have people in my life who were on the same path as me. I didn't have people in my life that I could look up to that were doing shit that I wanted to do. I had none of that. I had to go out and find it. And the way I did that was through content, finding people who had a similar message to the one I had in my head. But I didn't know what I wanted until I heard it for the first time. You know, I had to hear other people speak it into my mind. My mind was so closed off and limited with everything that I had thought about, the way I viewed life, that I needed to reach out to others to expand my mind. And thank God for content. Thank God for influencers and other people in this world who have a diverse skill set, a diverse mindset, a growth mindset. I needed to hear that. You know, I would watch content like, even, I know it's controversial, but like people like Tate, people like fucking fresh and fit, right? And they would be like, you're fat, you're a piece of shit, you're lazy, you need to get it together, you have to have a purpose, blah, blah, blah. Shit like that actually hit me like a dagger, where to the point where I was like, word. Yeah, that's me. That's definitely me. I gotta do something about that. And then I did something about that. I did something about that. That's the key. I actually did something. I got off my ass. I started getting in really good shape. I decided to start a business. I decided to go all in on myself, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I took accountability in my life, and I stopped blaming other people for my inadequacies. I stopped blaming my circumstance for why I was the way I was. And I stopped blaming my environment. I just fucking sacked up. I manned up. I went out and I fucking did what needed to be done. And that led me here, bro. That's why I got in good shape. That's why I got so strong mentally. That's why I had the balls to just pack up my shit and move to another state, you know? It got me here. Now, I came to Florida because it's dope here and it's warm. But not today. Today's really fucking cold, and it's bringing me back to how I used to be back in New York, you know, when I was that person. But we all measure success differently, and the way I view success is in pillars. There's your financial success, there's your love life success, there's your family success, and there's your physical health. And another hidden little pillar is your relationship with yourself. And I believe that I hold myself in very high regard for all of those things, except for the financial at this point. I'm not broke. I'm okay in life. I'm not like, I don't really have like enough expenses to like do luxury shit or like splurge on like a couple $100 thing for no reason. Like I'm almost kind of like paycheck to paycheck in the sense of like I have a lot of expenses I can't just go splurge, you know? And that's the one pillar that I need to put most of my focus into at this point, because I have very good relationships with my family right now. My love life I'm uninterested in because I don't really want to have a love life without the finance part covered. But like I'm fine with that. I don't fucking care. Like, you know? Physically I'm in an insane physical condition. And I have a great relationship with myself. I like the man I see in the mirror. Not just physically, but internally, the person I know I am inside. And so it's cool to be at that point, you know. It took a lot of work, a lot of things, a lot of doing things I didn't want to fucking do to get me there, to be honest. That's the quickest way to self-develop. And I just gave myself honest feedback, real honest feedback, where I sat back and analyzed the things I did well and the things I did poorly and adjusted. The same way, like, there's a book called Going Pro, which I never actually read. They're Turning Pro or some shit. And it's about how, like, you can take your life to another level. Like, the way an athlete takes his game to another level, you can take your life that way. Think about athletes. They review game footage, right? They review game tape so that they could watch what they did, give themselves feedback, review it, and make adjustments accordingly. Why don't we do that in our life? Not just footage, but like legit take inventory on the things that we need to improve on and be honest and give ourselves real feedback so that we can grow and expand our minds and get better in each of the pillars I mentioned earlier. That's the way we should look at life. If we want to develop, we should take it serious. It's not a joke. Our bodies are temples, right? Why the fuck would we be abusing our bodies? If our mindset is so important, if our relationship with ourselves is so important, we can't be lying to ourselves when we say we're going to get up at 4 and we don't get up at 4. We can't be lying to ourselves when we say we're going to go to the gym and we don't go to the gym. We have to start building real relationships with ourselves so we could develop. I'm about to get a one-on-one call with my boy Sean. Sean's one of my one-on-one clients. He was actually one of my first clients. He's a G. I'm about to rip a call with him right now just to check. Just because, bro, like, you've been working hard, you've been recomping your body these past couple months, you've built good muscle. Now, all we got to do is just get some of that fat off, start revealing the muscle that you built, and then once we're at a comfortable spot where, like, you know, you've lost some of the fat, you're starting to look lean and fucking ripped up.
I just didn't have the strength, like, the endurance, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think it's that? It's just, like, straight up the strength, how much stronger you got?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel, like, like, on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, in that too, definitely good. And, definitely good energy, you know, clear-headed and shit. And obviously, getting up in the morning, like, chugging water and electrolytes definitely helps.
Yeah.
And the creasing in the morning, like, the brain fog and all that, like.
Yeah.
It's real, you know, eating clean, like, it's definitely real.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And the fact that when you hydrate and get your body ready, like, first thing in the morning, it sets the tone for the whole rest of the day.
100%.
You feel? And then especially, like, when you're eating right throughout the day, you're getting your exercise in, you're getting your steps, it's inevitable that you're going to feel amazing throughout the day, you know?
That's right.
But the problem is, like, when you do something one time, it's like a little mental, like...
Bro, I can't, dude, I'm telling you this McDonald's thing, like, I can't go to McDonald's because I go on these streets and I'll get it once and then I'll be like twice in a week or some shit. Like,
yep.
I cannot go. I can't go for like an ice cream or anything. Can I go at all?
No. You just have to cut it. You have to go cold turkey, especially like on any vices. This is my take on any vice in general. You have to go cold turkey because, like, once you do something and you get that mental where it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to do this like one time, right? Then it's like becomes a spiral of like, well, fuck it, I had the Chick-fil-A, I had the McDonald's, I might as well have the ice cream, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have a day, right? I'm just gonna have a day, like, let it all loose. And then tomorrow, you're like, I feel like shit, like, and it just becomes this spiral of like, I did this so I could do this. I did this so I could do this. This is what you tell yourself mentally. And then you end up in a bad fucking rut. And that's not even just with food, that's with anything, dude, anything. So, when you flip it, and it's like, fuck, I ate really good today. Well, now I want to go to the gym. Like, I want to make progress out of this day. It's just like, it all stacks, right? So, like, you have to be careful when you're not chipping away at, like, your mental fortitude,
Yeah, right.
You know?
100%. No.
But, bro, did you see the fucking comparison photo of your back?
Yeah.
You fucking got some lats, homie.
100%.
Dude, you look fucking way different. Like, from the front, I feel like you don't see it as much. From the front, you can see that you have, like, abs now. You have, like, the shape, but your back looks fucking jacked compared to the beginning.
Oh.
If I pull it up right now.
Like my quads and shit. Getting fucking big.
Your quads, too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like that high intensity workout.
Yeah. I have more of them that I have ones that are like 30 minutes if you want it. But
I mean, it's really not that bad. It's like 3 minutes on, a minute off, 3 on, a minute off.
you want a more intense one?
What?
Do you want me to ramp it up? You want to try a 30-minute one this weekend?
Yeah.
Try it. Just try it.
Yeah.
Try
sure.
it. See if you like it. I'm gonna put it on for you.
I can do that. I can do 30 minutes.
So that was Sean. He was one of my first clients. Sean is a fucking G. Motherfucker don't miss, man. But clearly other people need to hear about this gut healing thing I've gone through and something I got to work on. Now I'm going to film a YouTube video for how to track your macros, count calories, all that shit. I'm going to drop that probably before this. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched my video, which is going to be titled, How to Find Your Perfect macro ratio for amazing results. If you haven't watched that one, go watch that shit. But I will catch you boys soon in another video.